Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
I saw this story, Sherman, made me think about you. And there's probably a lot of people out there that have the same kind of condition. People who are afraid of, not really, maybe afraid's not the word, who don't eat certain foods because of the color. Like there's people who, they don't like eating white foods. Some people, they don't like eating brown colored foods. Don't like green foods.
I know where you're going with this, and I've said before, I don't like a lot of white foods. And it's not everything. Like, I'll drink milk, that's white, that's fine. But I hate...
There's a lot of white foods.
I hate sour cream. Ranch makes me gag just smelling it.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Cauliflower sucks.
What was your thing? Didn't you have a bad experience when you were younger with ranch? Tell me that story.
It was actually sour cream.
Sour cream, yeah.
So I love, what was it? Not Miracle Whip. What is it? Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Yeah, and there was a Cool Whip container that was in the refrigerator, and I'm like, oh, cool. Usually it's in the freezer, and my mom left it in the fridge. I open it up. I get a huge spoon. I'm like, all right. It was dill dip. It was horrible. I gagged, spit it out right there in the refrigerator. Ever since then.
How old were you?
I was probably about 7. 7 years old. So I have PTSD of some white foods, I guess. I don't know.
It's trauma because I was reading this story and it was talking about this very condition, which has a name, by the way. I'll tell you what that is in a second. But there's a guy who was, when he was a kid, was on one of those rocking horses in a park that have the spring at the bottom.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was going back and forth and getting pushed, and he fell off and knocked out some of his teeth, and his mouth was bloody.
Did the same thing.
You did the same thing?
Yes.
So, since that happened, the kid grew up and could not eat anything red at all because of that condition. Apples, strawberries, whatever was red, it reminded him of that episode.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't do it. And Sherman's an actual disorder, I had no idea, called AFRID. Avoidance/restrictive food intake disorder.
Oh, you mean I have a condition?
You have a condition that you can now blame it on. Because of your childhood trauma of having the wrong Cool Whip.
Okay, so you can't judge me no longer. I have a condition.
No, but there is something that you can do that I was reading that this therapist said you can do to try to reverse that condition. So,
what if I don't want to reverse it? I hate ranch. I don't want ranch.
Well, no, ranch is a glorious thing. I think
ranch is the devil.
No, it is not. Ranch is a glorious thing. Don't tell me. Do you like blue cheese?
I almost said the F word there. No.
Okay, good.
No.
I want to make sure you're not full
cheese,
Taliban.
All of that can just shove off. Go jump in the lake, you ranch people.
I love ranch with a packet. Especially when you get the seasoning packet and you make it yourself with whole milk and mayonnaise.
I'd rather taste dog vomit, and that's about what it tastes to me. I can't.
Are crazy.
I'm not crazy. You've seen me. I lost a bet one time and had to do a shot of ranch, and it was projectile.
Ranch is fantastic. By the way, if there's anybody out there who happens to suffer from AFRID, again, the condition avoidance food intake disorder, where you can't eat anything because of its color, I have a technique that will help you get over it. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from what caused it, your childhood traumatic event.
312-642-9378. I'm fine. I'm fine with my condition. I am totally fine with my condition.
Look at this. I just got a message from Dennis. He can't do anything orange.
Nothing
Dreamsicles, peaches, oranges, anything. Wonder what happened to Dennis.
But see, those things are fantastic. Ranch never did anything good for the world.
You hold your tongue.
Ranch was the reason for the Civil War.
Ranch is American.
Didn't you read that?
It was created in the heartland while they were making the Constitution. Thomas Jefferson said,
they made the Constitution?
Sign that thing right now and give me a side of ranch, please.
All right, well, let's see if we all can be cured.
Again, there is a condition for people who do not like foods or avoid certain foods just because of their color. It's called avoidant/restrictive food intake disorder. Some guy realized he had it when he was on a rocking horse, one of those things at a park, with the really big spring at the bottom, and he got whipped off and knocked out some teeth, and it was bloody, and ever since then, he couldn't have anything red. He was afraid of everything kind of red. But there is a psychiatrist who says we can change that behavior. And Sherman, I know you have a little bit of trauma, and you don't like the white foods.
There are a lot of white foods I have an insane distaste for. I can't even smell it.
Yes.
Like
so
I said, ranch. I can't.
I'm going to be the therapist now, and I'm going to show you the technique, and I want you to do this right now in front of everybody, live on the radio. Okay? I want you to put out your hand, Sherman.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got to put out my hand.
I want you to put out your hand.
Which hand?
Your right hand, left hand, doesn't matter.
All right,
Just
mine.
put out your hand and look at it.
All right.
Now, imagine your palm is holding all those struggles and all those problems with that food. What do you want to say to all those things in your hand, Sherman?
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
We're really doing this?
What do you want to say to all those white foods in your hand that are debilitating you and giving you the trauma?
I don't need any of you. You've never done me any good. There's a reason you taste horrible, and this is the reason I avoid you. Yes, I dislike all of you, every single one of you. That is ranch. That is blue cheese. That is dill dip. That is mushrooms. God, what else is there? There's an endless amount of things that are white foods.
But Sherman, it's not about chastising yourself. It's about forgiving yourself and recognizing that your subconscious
Greek yogurt
is only
sucks.
trying to protect you when it's deemed to be dangerous. This is a day
Cauliflower.
learning to forget and forgive.
Oh, okay. And then my taste buds will just be back to normal?
I brought some ranch. We're going to chug it later on.
The hell you say? That ain't happening. I will
But if you look at your hand and imagine all those problems right there and you just talk to it, you're supposedly cured.
That's according to this guy? How much dope that guy do? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh! I feel it.
You feel it? Do you feel the Holy Spirit?
I feel the force. I have been saved. Where have I been all these years? Oh! I always wanted to have the ability to eat food that tastes like homeless feet. Oh! Thank God I've been brought back to the light of crap. Oh!
You feel better?
No, not at all.
The Sherman and Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.